the girl suddenly realized that her parents had brought her into the world for only one reason. She was meant to be a backup donor for her sister, who had cancer. Every time her sister's condition worsened, her parents would take something from her body. At birth, her umbilical cord blood was collected. Just after turning 1, her white blood cells were extracted. And even when she had no ability to resist, her bone marrow was forcibly taken. One day, Anna had just returned home from school. She heard frantic noises coming from the bathroom. When she pushed the door open, she saw blood gushing from her sister's nose. In that instant, Anna felt a chill run through her entire body. Her heart nearly leapt out of her chest, because every time her sister fell ill, it meant Anna would be forced to pay a price yet again. As night fell, the piercing sound of an ambulance siren suddenly shattered the silence. While the medical staff were examining her sister, Kara suddenly spat out a mouthful of blood. The bright red stains instantly soaked half of her clothes. The horrifying scene before them left everyone present completely speechless. As her sister was lifted onto a stretcher and taken away, Anna stared at that weak, pale figure. She hid behind her brother in fear, because she realized, this time, it might not be just another bone marrow donation. After examination, the doctor delivered a brutal diagnosis. Kara's leukemia had not only returned, but the worsening condition had also caused kidney failure. Only an immediate kidney transplant could keep her alive. The mother went straight to Anna. She believed her daughter, who had always obeyed without question, would cooperate just like before, but this time, Anna refused the donation without a second thought. Enraged, her mother slapped Anna across the face. That very night, the mother urgently called a family meeting. She tried to persuade Anna to change her mind. She thought emotional pressure and moral obligation would be enough to make her daughter give in. Instead, Anna poured out years of grievance and resentment.
What if I just want to live a long time?
Sweetheart, you're gonna live a long time.
Yeah? Then tell me this. What if the transplant doesn't work? What then?
But her words earned no understanding from her mother. She was scolded and labeled selfish instead.
Remember how the doctor said if I did the operation, I would have to be careful for the rest of my life?
But I don't want to be careful. Who wants to live like that?
Anna,
I'm important too, Mom! I'm important too!
To defend her right to live, Anna sold her most valuable gold necklace early the next morning. With the money, she hired a lawyer. When the lawyer learned that a 10-year-old girl wanted to sue her parents, he assumed it was just a childish outburst. But when he opened the medical records Anna handed him, they were densely filled with details of her countless trips to the operating room. There were also page after page of shocking blood test reports. All of it left the lawyer stunned. That long list of cold medical procedures was like scars carved into her skin. They silently told the story of Anna's suffering.
Because they've been doing this to me my whole life. I wouldn't even be alive if Kate wasn't sick. I'm a designer, maybe. I was made in a dish to be spare parts for Kate.
After receiving the legal notice, the mother stormed into the law firm in fury. She tried to block the lawsuit by arguing that Anna was underage, and therefore incapable of making decisions on her own.
I'm filing for her as guardian ad litem.
As what, a family independence agency?
I have 15 years as a volunteer member of the ACLU, in addition to which I have this power of attorney. Signed by your daughter.
Why? What's your interest? This isn't a case for you.
This
There's
is
no
my
money
interest. 8 hospitalizations in 11 years, 6 catheterizations, 2 bone marrow aspirations, 2 stem cell
in it.
purges.
She was helping her sister.
Not to mention the side effects, including bleeding, infections, bruising, filgrastim shots. Those are growth hormones, am I correct?
Something like that.
Drugs for nausea, opiates for pain, Ambien for sleep. Not exactly the proper medication for preteen.
Every procedure had its risks and complications. Anna understood that. She was okay with it.
Really?
Yeah.
5 years old. Mrs. Fitzgerald, did you ever say to yourself, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I took it a little too far?
To ease the growing tension between mother and daughter, the father took Anna to his workplace. Surrounded by his colleagues' warm interactions, Anna quickly began playing happily with them. Laughter echoed through the air. It was the first time the father had seen Anna display the carefree joy a 10-year-old should have. When he recalled how Anna had screamed in agony when her bone marrow was forcibly taken as a child, guilt flooded over him like a broken dam. In that moment, the father suddenly realized that from the instant they decided to turn Anna into a life-saving tool for Kara, they had stepped onto the wrong path. He began trying to persuade his wife, hoping she would stop forcing Anna to donate a kidney.
For Christ's sakes, Brian, I didn't do this. Whose side are you on?
Side? What sides? Are there sides now? She doesn't want to do it.
Although his words were sincere, filled with remorse and pleading, they failed to shake his wife's stubborn resolve in the slightest. Soon, the day of the hearing arrived. After both sides submitted their materials, the judge initiated a pretrial mediation. The lawyer argued that Anna had the right to refuse her parents' demands for donation. She had the right to choose not to be cut open, and she didn't want to live her entire life cautiously, because she had lost a kidney. But the mother insisted that Anna lacked the ability to judge. She claimed Anna didn't understand that failing to save her sister would haunt her with regret for the rest of her life. The mother's words left left the judge deeply disturbed. He could hardly believe that a mother could speak so casually about her daughter's life and health. On the day of the trial, faced with the deadlock between both sides, the judge realized that the information available was insufficient to support a fair and reasonable ruling. He therefore announced that the trial would be postponed. Then something completely unexpected happened. The doctor pulled the mother aside.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, you might want to consider taking Kate home.
No.
Making her comfortable, managing her pain.
No hospices. Henry, what is this? You think that we should take Kate home to die? We're doing the operation.
What operation, Sarah? You have an unwilling donor. Look, the hospital won't even allow it anymore without a court order.